Claude is one of the most powerful AI tools.
If you're only using Claude to ask questions, you're only using about 15% of what Claude can actually do.
I've spent over 1,000 hours inside Claude, and I use it every single day.
Give Claude to two people. One will use it to build a better email. The other will use it to help build a $100 million company.
If you've never opened Claude before, or you're only using 10% of what it can actually do, this video is going to change that. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the entire interface, step by step, from your very first chat to organizing projects like a professional, to letting Claude build documents, quizzes, and even research for you automatically. No skipping, no guessing, just click by click exactly how it works. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll be using Claude like someone who's been doing this for years. Let's open Claude and take a look at what you're working with. The moment you land on the interface, you'll notice the welcome text updates automatically based on the date and time. A small touch, but it tells you the app is context aware from the very first second. Click New Chat, and you're ready to start a fresh conversation at any time. On the left side, you'll find your Chats panel. This holds your entire conversation history, organized by date, so you can always find what you were working on and when. If you want to manage several chats at once, click Select All. From there, you can select individual conversations, move a group of them into a project, or delete them in bulk. If you change your mind, just hit Cancel and nothing is touched. Or, if you only need one conversation, click directly into it to reopen it and pick up right where you left off. Right below that is the Projects button. Click New Project to set one up. We'll come back to projects in a moment, because this is where a lot of the real organization happens. For now, let's go back and look at artifacts. This is genuinely one of the most powerful parts of Claude. It's a workspace where Claude can build things for you. Documents, code, visual templates, interactive tools, and more. We'll return to this shortly and show you exactly how it works. Next, the Customize option lets you personalize your account settings. Things like tone, formatting preferences, and how Claude responds to you by default. You'll also notice a code button. It appears grayed out here because we're on the free plan. Coding features are part of the paid tiers, which start at Claude Pro. Pro runs around $20 a month, or about $17 a month if you choose annual billing. Right next to it is Design, which also requires a paid plan. Scrolling down, you'll land on your recent chats. If you want to change how these are displayed, click the Customize icon and choose whether you'd rather see them sorted by date or grouped by project. Small setting, but it makes navigating a long history much easier. At the very bottom, there's a download option, which gets you the Claude app for your desktop or your phone, so you're not limited to the browser. And your profile icon in the corner is your fastest route into account settings whenever you need to make a change. Now let's look at the message box itself, because there's more here than most people realize. You can choose exactly how Claude responds by selecting a model. Right now, you'll see Fable 5, which needs an upgrade to Access, along with Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku 4.5. By default, Claude sets you up with Sonnet, a strong, balanced choice for most everyday tasks. Next to that is the effort setting. This controls how much reasoning Claude puts into a response, and you can choose from low, medium, high, or max. Max effort is built for the hardest, most demanding tasks. It can take longer and use significantly more resources, so it's worth saving for when you actually need that depth. For most day-to-day use, medium is the sweet spot, and it's what we'll use here. You'll also see a thinking toggle, which you can switch on or off, depending on whether you want Claude to reason through a problem more visibly before answering. Let's put this to the test. We'll type a prompt. Claude, imagine you're explaining this to a 15-year-old high school student. What is a transformer? And notice what comes back. A clear, age-appropriate explanation, adjusted exactly to the framing we gave it. Once a conversation like this exists, it automatically becomes its own saved chat. Click the three-dot menu next to any chat, and you'll get a full set of options. Delete it, add it to a project, rename it, mark it as unread, or star it for quick access later. Let's push Claude a little further with a logic puzzle, just to see how it handles reasoning under pressure. 3 boxes, one holding gold, one holding a snake, one empty. Each box has a label, but only one label is telling the truth. The challenge is figuring out which box holds the gold, using nothing but that one true statement. While Claude is working through it, if you're in a hurry, you can tap Quick Answer to get a fast response in seconds. But given the time, let it think it through, and you'll see it lands on the correct answer, reasoning it out step by step. Now, let's organize this. Go back to the 3-dot menu on that chat, choose Add to Project, and create a new project right from there. Give it a name and a short description, then confirm. A small confirmation message will appear, letting you know exactly where that chat has been filed. Click it, and you'll land right inside the project. From here, you can keep working on the same topic without losing any context. Head back to the Projects button to see everything you've created so far, or start a new one from scratch. Name it, describe what it's for, and once you confirm, you're dropped straight into a blank conversation tied to that project. Before you type anything, notice the microphone icon. Tap it to record a voice message instead of typing, or use the real-time voice option next to it for a live back and forth conversation with Claude, almost like a phone call. Let's try a real example. We'll type, I want to start a YouTube channel. I'm 25, still in university. Give me tips for balancing that with my studies. What comes back reads like advice from someone with decades of real experience. Practical, structured, and genuinely useful. And if you want it condensed, you can simply ask, summarize that in bullet points and give me a few options. And Claude will instantly reformat everything into a short, scannable list. Let's head back to a new chat because there's one more area worth slowing down on. The plus icon next to the message box. Click it and a menu opens up with several options. You can upload files or photos, take a screenshot directly, add the conversation to a project, bring in skills, connect external apps, install plugins, or turn on web search. Try the screenshot option yourself first, just to get a feel for it. Then click Add to Project. On the right, you'll see every project currently in your account, ready to select. Click Skills, and a side panel opens with templates, a morning briefing tool, a skill creator, and options to manage or browse existing skills. Click Connectors, and you can link outside apps so they work directly alongside Claude. Let's test web search. Ask, what happened in AI this week? Claude pulls in current information and summarizes it clearly. This is genuinely the kind of research shortcut journalists and analysts use to get up to speed fast. You can keep asking follow-up questions to dig deeper into anything that comes back. Now let's upload a file. Click the plus icon, choose Add Files, and browse to an image. We'll ask Claude to summarize this image and describe the key details in a few words. And within seconds, you get a short, accurate breakdown. Let's do the same with a PDF. Upload it the same way and ask Claude to summarize the document. Again, it processes it almost instantly. Now to artifacts. Click New Artifact, and you'll be offered a range of templates depending on what you need, whether that's an email, a resume, a screenplay, or something else entirely. This is where Claude really shows its range. If you're studying for something, this is especially useful. Choose quiz or survey, describe the topic in a sentence or two, and within moments, you'll have a ready-to-use, downloadable set of questions, multiple choice, structured, and answerable right there inside the chat. Last stop, your profile icon, then settings. From here, you can update your name, manage billing, adjust privacy controls, and explore capabilities. There's also a memory section where you can review, add, or remove what Claude remembers about you across conversations. It's worth spending a few minutes exploring that on your own. And finally, one feature worth knowing well, sharing. Open any conversation, click Share, choose whether the link is private or public, generate it, and copy it. From that point on, that conversation is ready to send to anyone you choose. Before we jump back in, if this is helping you, do two quick things. First, hit subscribe. This channel is built entirely around making tools like this simple, so you don't waste time figuring it out alone. Second, join my Telegram channel. The link is right there in the description. That's where I share extra tips, faster updates, and answer questions directly that don't always make it into these videos. It takes 5 seconds, and it genuinely helps this channel grow. Now,